Muslims love making a checklist about their ideal spouse, about their height, their looks, how much they earn. Remember, in Islam, a marriage is two imperfect people trying to build a beautiful life together, inshallah, for the sake of Allah. Perfection isn't the goal, peace is. Social media has warped our expectations. It's showing us these picture-perfect people, heavily filtered, heavily made up, living this perfect life that's super interesting. Remember, number one, most people aren't that pretty. Number two, most people aren't actually that interesting. We're all human. We have good days and bad days. We all wake up feeling a bit messy, looking a bit crusty, and not that great. And that's okay, because that's what it's like being human. And the problem with social media is you don't see the ordinary. You see all these little moments of extraordinary. It's just not reality. Limit your time on social media. It has its uses, don't get me wrong, but after a long period of time, it will make you generally feel worse about yourself. And equally, don't just be chasing someone who you hope will have this life and bring it to you, because you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Remember, if you're looking for that perfect spouse, you want to figure out, how do we actually align ourselves, right? Are we aligned on our faith, our values, the way we want to live, our outlook in life? They're the things that ultimately help keep you guys together. Probably the most important thing isn't looks and all superficial stuff. It's actually if both of you have good character and have a good personality that works with each other, because that's also the thing that makes you fall in love with them that little bit more each day. Looks definitely fade. Maybe you like a 6-foot guy, but maybe you're a little bit short yourself, and that's okay. Don't make it such a deal breaker unless it's actually a deal breaker, because what you want to look for is that person of good character? Is that person actually someone I really enjoy and get along with? I always say to people when they're looking for someone, be willing to be surprised. You know, one thing that's amazing on Muzz is we actually find a lot of people who get married or start talking to people who actually aren't in all of their filters. So they weren't exactly what they were looking for. They were willing to be positively surprised. That's actually way more common than you think. So sometimes it's good to lose some of the check boxes, and sometimes it's okay to go, you know what, I did want a 6-foot guy, but 5'4" is okay. Trust me, it's the things that people say and people do that will either make you really like them or equally really put you off. Maybe they slurp their tea. Maybe they treat waiters really badly. Maybe they're really loud and have a temper. It doesn't matter how good looking they are and how much money they have and all this amazing life they're going to promise you. Once they start shouting at you or treating you badly, all of that goes right out the window and you'll be the first to walk. So remember, character wins. What do they say in Islam? In a world that's crazy busy, there's always stuff going on, and we've all got stresses, money stresses, family stresses, health stresses. You're looking for sakina, you're looking for peace. And if you find that with someone, hold on to it and protect it. And ultimately, it's a moment where in peace, you can hopefully get closer to Allah, which ultimately is why you're together. Look, appreciate someone's flaws. They're not perfect, and remember, you're not perfect, right? The beauty of marriage, and hopefully entering a marriage as two flawed, imperfect people, is you both together work on your flaws, right? And you both together work on improving your character, improving your manner with each other and your family, and just improving you two as two Muslims, right? And grow together. You're not looking for perfection up front. No one is. Especially if you're young, you're still figuring out what kind of person you're going to be when you grow up, right? As you mature. And it's okay. As people grow up, they mature in different ways. Their personality changes, their values sometimes change, and the way they want to live their life changes. Humility actually attracts the right kind of love and the right kind of attention. There'll always be guys and girls out there who are very over and show off a lot. Avoid those kind of people, because unfortunately there's usually a bit of an arrogance or a narcissism or something about them that usually is a little bit of a red flag. And Islamically, we say the same thing when you're giving money to charity, for example, that your left hand shouldn't know what your right hand gives. The good deeds that you do, they're between you and Allah. If someone is shouting to you about how religious they are and how much they give to charity and all that, trust me, run away. You want someone who's humble, and kind of the nice things about them, you end up finding out that they didn't exactly shout to you about. I know plenty of Muslims, and we actually see it on Muzz. One of the top searched professions is doctor. I don't know why people are fixated with doctors, but there you go. Are they stable, right? Obviously, as a woman marrying a man, you want to make sure that your husband is financially stable and solid. They don't have tons of debt. They aren't a layabout. They actually have some ambition, right? They're the important character traits that you're looking for. And side note, a lot of doctors are quite boring as well. There are amazing, amazing people out there everywhere. And the problem is, especially for a lot of Muslims looking to get married, they tick in boxes and they're looking for this dream guy or girl. And they miss out on really good characters and good catches, purely because they want someone who is 2 inches taller, for example. Try and throw that stuff in the bin. Focus on character, focus on someone with a good grounding of Islam, and someone with ambition, who has a kind demeanor and a kind personality.